Hello everybody, and I'm back after going and having a little look at a lovely video from PipLiz, which I believe is the developers of Colony Survival, explaining that you have to put the glider down and then you have to go and start a colony. I did need the extra colony thing so I can make a new colony, and I am going to need a second glider. Woohoo! So this is what we're going to need to make. I actually have the stuff for that. Wonderful. Probably because I'd asked them to make all the stuff for that. Alright then. So now, what we need to do is to work out... Now my sunrise seems to happen over this direction. And then my moon rises like over there. So I believe... I believe that either this direction or this direction is east. So I'm gonna, generally I think you're supposed to have somewhere high to start flying from, but I'm gonna put the glider down. There we are. We need to put the glider down with right click. For some reason I did not do that. That's my glider, look. And then you right click again and you enter the glider, okay? And you press up and the glider goes up. It says to start from somewhere high, but it seems like you can just go up. And you can look around. Glider seems to be gliding down. Hello, glider, come on. I'm going up and there we are. So what I'm wanting to do is to just keep going in this direction. I think it's this way. Because the sunrise seems to be kind of over there towards that mountain. So it could be this way. But this could also be south. I think this is east. I'm sure we'll soon see when it changes. We'll have a good glide around. It doesn't seem like the glider takes any fuel or anything like that. So I don't really need to worry about that too much. Let's see where the sun is right now. Can't even see the sun right now. Okay, let's just keep going. Up, please, glider. Up, 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 up. Come on. I think looking around affects it a bit. There we are. Up we go. I'll try this direction. I'll see what we find. There's a direction for, I believe, the Far East. There's a direction for the Old World. Etc, etc. If I don't find the Far East in this direction, I'll need to go to another direction. It's probably faster than running though. I think you need to go quite far as well. If I can find my old colony, there's literally like... Okay, this is changing, but it's not changing in the way I was hoping. I've left the old world. Okay. Cool, it's told me that. Wonderful. Well, what have I entered? A new world? I kind of wanted the Far East to start with. I've entered the Arctic. Right, that was north then. Turn around. Try and stay with the cardinal directions. I didn't really want the Arctic. But at least I know now that that is north. So then east is the direction that I was saying was maybe south. Because I kind of knew it was between those two directions that the sun was rising in, but I couldn't quite remember. So we'll glide back on. So we found the Arctic. Wonderful. Do we have like a map or anything? No. That'd be too much to ask for, wouldn't it? So I really do need to like just stick to the cardinal directions and really just so I can find my colonies again. Because I'm going to need a couple of them, I think, so I can get all the really cool stuff. And I imagine I've entered the old world again. There we are. It seems to me like some of my water gatherers got eaten. That's unfortunate. Hopefully this colony is big enough to be able to see it from a little while away. I believe I've come back straight, but... Oh yeah. It's nice and big, easy to see. Gosh, it looks quite nice from the sky, doesn't it? All lit up at night. A little tree farm there in the corner. I think that building needs to be bigger. I think it needs to be like wider for its height. But there we are. So that, guys, is... Oh no. Oh no. No, no, not in the water, please. No. Come on, let's fly. Let's find the Far East. Let's re-employ my dudes. So, and then just fly in the sky. Ah, zombies are getting me. Okay, so we need to go this way for the Far East. Be nice and high up. So it'll be somewhere in this direction. And then we'll be able to start them a little colony. And send back cool stuff. Oh, you know what I don't have is like a trader. I'm hoping I can make one. How do I make a trader? Coated planks and crates. Well, I'm hoping I'll be able to use that stuff. Maybe I could just make one before I go. Oh, look. Now I can't make one because I've left the old world. Okay, we need to make traders, I think, before we leave then. Otherwise I'll get there, we won't be able to trade any of the stuff back. Which will suck. Come on, up we go. This glider sucks. Oh my goodness, it's so difficult to control. Okay, can I make traders now? Oh yeah, I made 2 traders, so we can turn back around. There we are, flying into the sunrise. Yeah. Oh, come on, up. And forward. Okay, there we go. So this, hopefully now, so if that way was north, this way should be east. I should line up with the doofers here. Okay, cool. Come on. I hate it when you have a craft that when you want to look down. I play enough things like Empyrean and things like that that when things don't fly well, it irritates me a bit. I play enough space games. It's like, oh, why is glider not working so well? But I suppose it is a glider, not a spaceship. So, you know. Come back, my colony will have run out of water. I'm still in the old world right now. It's driving me mad, these monsters constantly killing my colonists. I'm hoping I'm straight. Hard to tell sometimes, and I don't really want to... Oh, here we are. I think I see cherry trees. Us. This is the Far East, I think. And we're right by the water, so I can just follow that river, I think. I can make a little colony on the banks of the river. I can find a little bit of slightly flat land. There's a beach down there. That looks promising. Yeah, I'll land on down there. Woohoo, guys, we found it. Entered the Far East. Yeah, so we'll just land right down here. Crash land the glider again. Good landing, Sheelab. Good landing. So I imagine that I'm stuck with no active colony, select colony to manage. Okay, cool. So I kind of want to put a new colony down here with my colony starter kit. So let's do that. Let's do this thing. I've forgotten how to make a colony banner. There we are. Start a new colony here. Sheelab's colony in the Far East. That will do. Great colony. So we have a colony in the Far East now. Wonderful. We'll make a bit of space for it, I guess. There's some pretty like little cherry tree things around. But I also kind of need to, in my science, I believe I need to... Oh, look, okay. So I now have a new thing for rice farming. Wonderful. It requires berries. Okay. Start that science then, please. Then we'll get silkworm farming, tea, a spinning wheel, porcelain production, all that good stuff. Okay, cool. I like. So we'll just like cut down a few trees. So I'll make a little wooden wall around it. Maybe pop some defenders on and pop down a trader for most of their needs, I imagine. Get some trading rules set up and stuff. And then hopefully, if I set it up right, I shouldn't really need to come out here too much. What's that tree? That's a very different looking tree, isn't it? What kind of log is that? Oh, still a temperate log. Light leaves. Okay. Interesting. So I'm going to have quite a small inventory, I imagine. Oh no, actually no. It'll just be the inventory for this colony, actually, won't it? That's right. Luckily, it's a nice flat area. Apart from this little random bit of grass here. Maybe do a pulling up. Flatten everything out. Get rid of some of the trees. And then should be good. Oh, what is the time? I'm hoping that the colony over here won't be quite so badly defended as the colony back home. I don't even have slingshot bullets. Didn't think of that. Might have to, like, throw myself into a hole in the ground or something. Okay, so let's see where my... The bounds of my place are huge right now. And I'm not sure I want such a huge colony area. I'm just going to make a little area around my banner. And put up a little hedge there. Just enough to defend. So this is like going back to the beginning of the game again, really. Only like most of the research is unlocked. So it should be a lot quicker to build up a secondary colony. From that perspective. Alright, plenty of room now. Okay. What can we build out of? I can make quite a few logs. We've got loads of planks actually. And I can make a load more. Oh look, so you start with all the stuff that it took to make your thing. Ah, nice. Okay. I like you a lot. So I'll just make a little wooden wall out here. I should be able to do that fairly easily. So we want to try and have a sort of... I'm just using those to mark the entrance. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gotta be quick. So this will be the start of it. You know what I'm like, everything has a wall around it. Wonder if I can pick the glider back up as well. Typical, there's a tree in the way. Doesn't seem like there's any zombies around right now, so that's great. I'm gonna need to go back to the other colony at some point, and I think what I'm gonna have to do over there is to no, still no zombies, so it gives you a chance to like build a little place, which is quite nice. What I'll need to do is build up the fishing house, and because there's zombies coming in directly from the water and they're just jumping straight up onto the pier, I'm going to need to just sort that out as well. Don't want that happening, thank you very much. Tree is very in the way, there we are. Nice to be able to start with all these resources though, that's quite cool, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that side, that's about right. Ah, there we are. Okay, so we've got that, so I can put a couple of like defenders up there or whatever. We probably would put blocks in the corner for them to get up onto, and then we'll make a little, put some traders down there and there. Yeah, I know. And then we need some beds. I've got like 50 beds, it's great. Maybe slight overkill, but I'll just put them down here. Don't worry, I'll move that one. I'm going to leave that there. Ah, what is wrong with me today? Okay, and then I can Oh, all of these are out of line. Oh, my life. I just wanted them against the wall. That's all I wanted. Right, cool. Really? The tree in the air? Oh, no. I'm gonna nerd pole up there and get it, aren't I? I couldn't have that staying like that. No way. Okay, so let's recruit some colonists. Got some traders, so I want the traders. Right, so share science, that makes sense. She-Labs colony, select. Let's get some berries. Let's just have berries. Okay, so the trade rule is if She-Labs traders will trade berry from She-Labs colony in the Far East to She-Labs colony if both the following. No, I want it the other way around. Rats. So can I only do it that way around? That sucks. Okay, I guess it's time to make a field of berries then. Some berry farmers. Winter coat. I wonder if you make that in the Arctic somewhere, like you get furs or something from it. It seems like there's a lot more to this game than I initially thought. Okay, so the next thing I think I want to do is make them some food area. So I'm gonna put a berry farm down. I don't know why this isn't able to go the other way around. Like berry. Great rule. No. So I can literally only send. I can't ask for it back. So I guess if I want to send things to this colony, I need to go and send it back. It's fine. Okay, so I'm guessing over here then I am going to need to, if I want to feed them, I'm going to need to make some kind of little... Of course I've done that wrong. Some kind of little berry farm going on here, so we'll just do that around the back here. So I'll just see how big the berry farms need to be, and then we'll work it out from there. So let's go over to that one. Food, berry farmer. And one 5x5 because that's what we do for berry farms. Oh, that's pretty perfect actually. And another 5x5. Oh. What? How comes one side is bigger than the other? Oh yeah, because I started one in. Yeah. Come on. So 2 5x5 berry farms. There we are. And let's recruit some guys to sort that out. And then we'll just surround them. So I'm just basically going to have a very outdoorsy encampment. I might even make a building, but generally I'm just after their resources in this area. So I'm not too worried about making it all pretty. Is that cherry wood? I want to know. No, but I think you might get cherry leaves, maybe? Yeah, you get cherry blossom, the pinkest thing in the game. Very well. So there we are. We've got their food sorted. We'll need a guard or two, probably 2 guards, and someone to make some slingshot bullets. We'll have all the like manufacturing in here. So why don't we pop down a... Got loads of science labs for some reason, but no workshop. Why would we do that? Workbench. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff I'm not going to want. I don't need the extra beds. Crates are useful. Furnaces might be useful at some point, but not now. Planks, yeah. Torches, yeah. Workbenches, no. Science labs, no. Plaster blocks, certainly not. Bows. No, I think I'm just gonna want slings, honestly. I'll turn most of this off, and when I need something, I'll make it. I don't need to be making adobe or like coated planks or splitting stumps or any of this stuff. I'm not making a big place over here. I just want to get the resources that are around. I probably will need actually to put down a science lab. Dogs are going mad, aren't they? I'll need to put down a science lab just because I will. Just because I'm going to need to start researching some of the stuff. But I don't need as many as that. One would probably be fine. Okay, so then I need 2 more colonists for that. Got a workshop dude and a scientist dude. Our calorie use per day is 12,000. Our total calories is 731k. Why is that? Oh, because we brought like 600 loaves of bread with us. Okay, well that's nice of them. Keep us going a while, but the berries should keep us going after that. And the colony doesn't need to be too happy for a little while. So once we've got 10 berries, we've got 5 already. Wonderful. Once we've got 10, we can start researching rice fields, which apparently they're already starting on. Lovely. And we'll start getting rice, and I'll probably be popping back and forward between these two for a little ways. I tried as far as I could to make it visible, and I've tried to keep this by this like river and this lake and everything, so it's a little bit obvious where it is. Hopefully the fact it's lit up and everything as well will mean I'll be able to find it again, because it's a lot smaller than the other colony. Although that might change. So I'm gonna get some more planks, and I'm gonna make a bit more of this wall. I might be able to. I'm gonna assume that a rice thing might be 10 by 10. I'm not sure. Maybe I should wait till the morning for that. Also, maybe I should get myself a slingshot and some sling bullets. I've got a crossbow, but I've got no, or I've got a bow actually. There's enough here to make quite a decent little colony actually, if you want to make even a reasonably large one. You've got all the stuff, it's really cool. So instead of the crossbow and the sling, I'll just use a bow. And I'll just keep a good eye in case any zombies want to come and eat my face. But I don't think there's enough colonists to make a big difference there. Manage colonies. If I select She Labs colony, I can see that there's -2 unemployed. Oh, right, and you can see the locations. So it's 448 blocks north and 2,324 blocks west. So when I'm in my glider, I can land and then try to work out, like, where to go. So it's a little bit, tiny bit south that I've drifted. That's fine. Oh! What are you doing, man? No. Get off my banner. How dare you. Now I've got to go all the way back up onto the wall. How did they sneak by? How did they get past me? I was having a little chat and everything, and then all of a sudden, there's a zombie. I'll need to get like a crossbow or something up here in a minute for the night time. Considering the amount of zombies we've got right now, it shouldn't be an issue. Especially with Bowmen. Like, one Bowman will be ample. So I'll set that up now, actually. Guard, nighttime, Bowman. Oops. There we are. So at night, a little bow guy should stand up there. If I just quickly recruit him. Hopefully he should go and get a bow and then jump up onto the block there and then come around to the front. Just until, you know. Right, so you can take over from me. Wonderful. So how are we doing for our rice science? We've got 4 out of 10 berries that we need for the rice science. And then that should unlock a rice meal, which is rice and cabbage and chicken meat. Oh, okay. And we've already got the chicken and the cabbage farming, so we could certainly get that going. Yeah, and then we can send rice meals back to the other colony. And the other colony can send some food back to us over here. But the other colony's doing all of the science and all of the metalworking and everything like that. So really all we need over here is just for them to make a bunch of food. It's just going to be a giant farm, honestly. And it's just to get the happiness of the colonists up, really, to make it bigger. Silkworm farming, and then we'll be able to get, like, I think there's quite a few happiness things here that we can get. So a silk pillow. We can get tea. I think the winter coat must be something that you get in, like, the Arctic or something. Surely. Cotton towels. I don't think we're going to get cotton over here. I think it's going to probably be silk. And coffee, probably not. Coffee and cotton is probably going to be, like, the New World. Oh, maybe the New World is in the Arctic. But there's 3 different colonies, and there's, like... Oops. Sorry. I'm just going to show you. Like, there's 4 cardinal directions you can go in, right? And then there's, like... 3 different... There's tropics. Tropics will be south. Maybe the old world is, like, in the west. Or just in the middle. Maybe there's nothing to the west. But I imagine that the tropics would be to the south. New World, I don't know whether that's north or east. But I'll colonize both of them. I'll, you know, we'll be working on the Far East for a little while. With all the pretty cherry trees and stuff. What are you still doing out here, mate? Honestly, they never go to bed, do they? It's like daytime. They should be burning up in the sun or something. I suppose that's vampires, really, isn't it? Look at my little glider. That's so cute. Rice farming is ready to complete, so we can start making rice. I might need an area for chickens and stuff though. See how big my area is right now. It's reasonably large. Like I can definitely, and it's nice and flat. Fisherman. Oh man. Okay, so if I go to managing my colony, I should be able to go to Shelab's colony. Total calories 1,109,000. Calorie use per day 225. Unemployed -6. I need to recruit to fill all jobs. 634% of normal cost due to happiness. I'm going to need probably to go back there at some point and just like sort them out properly so they're not dying all the time. Make sure they've got enough food and everything like that. But I can at least keep a bit of an eye on them from here, which is quite nice. Really, they only have 612k calories. Oh, no. That's not good. From like when I left they had like 2 million calories. So not good at all. I mean, I obviously took some with me, but the unhappiness that they've got over there is really bad. However, if I can try and get this place working well, I can send them back some luxuries, which will be really nice. So let's have a look at the science and see if there's anything else I can do. We can unlock tea. Tea would be good for them. Tea would be amazing for them. Silk would be amazing for them. It requires rice meal. Oh no, cancel that. Rice meal. Rice meal. So I need cabbages and chickens. Okay. Guess we're putting a cabbage field in then. Maybe to the side. Maybe to the back here. I'm not sure really. Get rid of that. Okay. Definitely need a massive cabbage field. They can start making rice meals at least before I have to go back. That would be very, very good. If I can do more than that, then that'd be even better. Don't like that too much. No, I don't like that positioning. How about we go from here and we do a 10 by 10? Field of cabbage. And then I need to do some chickens. So, chicken farmer. And I don't know how big a chicken farm has to be. 8 by 4 seems to be the max. Okay. Maybe I could do a couple of chicken farms down the side. Like that. Oh, I've made a big mistake. Oh, that's fine. I'll fix it. It's cool. We'll just pretend like that never happened. We'll recruit some more colonists. Thankfully, the happiness here is a bit nicer. So then we're going to be getting some chickens and some cabbage. Wonderful. But yeah, I need to go back and try to make the water gatherers and everything a bit more secure. I actually just want to do that. For this area, everything's just going to be surrounded by planks in this little one. It's not going to be a huge colony. It's just going to be everything that I need. Where's my cabbage farmer? There we are. Working away, and we're gonna need some kind of rice field, I imagine, as well. That would be kind of probably quite handy. So is that going to be a Far East thing? I've not got much room left now, have I? Are there one more chicken farmers? Far East, rice farmer, silkworm farmer, tea farmer. So it shouldn't need actually too much. What's the maximum rice farm then? Yeah, 10 by 10. Yeah, okay. Good to know. I think I might want to make that back here then. A 10 by 10 rice field or something. No! Ah! Was not what I wanted to do. Totally suck. That's a 10 by 10. I'm not planning this out very well. I might need to redo it, but it's cool. It'll do for now. I just want to box everything in. That's the main thing. Maybe get some light on the subject as well. That might help. And just hope that my other colony doesn't completely collapse into a big ball of fire while I'm gone. It's not too self-sustaining, honestly. I'm hoping to leave this one with enough defensive power and small enough that it shouldn't be an issue. Once I can make these rice meals, it looks like that's all I need to research pretty much everything. So it shouldn't be too much of a big thing to do. I want that out of the way. I know zombies can't climb trees or anything, but you know, gotta be careful of these things. It really annoys me that the 10 by 10 field doesn't quite fit right there. But oh well. As long as it's safe and it produces the things I need, that is the main thing in this one. It's not meant to be pretty. So we want rice, we want tea, we want... And I might expand the amount of rice and tea and all that sort of thing that we have eventually. Come on, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Building all night. Not a good idea. But I imagine one or two like dudes would be plenty. Here, so we've got 695 calories. We're using 22,000 a day. We've got plenty of ammo right now. I'm going to need to set trade rules up between this colony and the other one to supply this colony with ammo and supply back some of the food that they're creating. That means I'll have to make a lot more ammo in the main colony. But that's cool. That's what trades are for. That's what traders are for. So I'll make some traders when I go back there so that I've got traders that can send things over here. We've almost used all the beds. I shall put some more down. But yeah, that one archer's doing fine. We'll have a massive cabbage field pretty soon. Loads of chickens. Wonderful. Lovely stuff. Plenty of berries. And then a nice big rice field, which I need to make a little entrance into. There we are. Okay, so I think we're going to need some crates because I have not put any down yet. But we're getting there. We're getting very nicely sorted out now. How about one there and one... over there. One there. We take that one away. And maybe one over here because, you know, there's more room on that side, I guess. I so wanted to make that symmetrical though. Who can't get where then? Someone's saying they can't get somewhere. Oh right, yes. Let's make a little way into the cabbage field. You worked it out now, guys? Rice field? Yeah, okay, the rice field's fine. Okay, I feel like they're going to be good doing this for a little while. I'm going to probably need a little stove or cook stove or something to make the rice meal on. Imagine. How do we make rice meals? Empty bucket. Bread crate. It's not going to be any of the bakers or anything like that. I imagine it can only be a stove, surely, to make the rice. Yeah, I have to go back. I have to go back and sort that water gatherer situation out because it's getting way too expensive to sort them out. And I'm going to lose that colony otherwise. It's going to be a problem, massive problem. So they're still killing more and more and more of them. It's horrible. What are you? How did you get past? Okay, I need daytime security, clearly. I don't have daytime blinking zombies on though. Do I? Did I accidentally turn them on? Because I didn't think I had. Day monster, none. Very annoying because I now got to have an extra colonist to do daytime stuff. So yeah, I will be putting a daytime one here just because a daytime bowman. It's because I need one. Oh, not rice farm. Ah, now I don't have a night guard. Ah, how irritating. Right, so that's my night guard. And over there can be my day guard. I suck. Ah, I didn't do the right one. That's day guard. Daytime. Did I just... That's night bow guard. That's day bow guard. Cool. Right. Sorted. So there should now be a guard. Well, once I recruit them, obviously. A guard in the day and a guard in the night. So they're all very happy over here. They're getting their berries and they've got loads of berries and they've got loads of cabbages and they've got lots of bread. They've got some rice coming in. Let's see if the rice comes in soon. No, I'm going to have to go back. I'll come back down here and get them a stove to make the rice meals really soon. Or maybe if I just got them the stove and started them off on making the rice meals, that would be really good. And I could come back to do the trade on it once they've started doing it, but like... right now... Happiness 60. Wonderful. Okay, so... I think we need to make a stove. Unless we already have one. Make one stove if I can. Can we make a stove, please? Just one. Oh, these guys need a crate down by them. Okay, let's put you a crate. Sorry, guys. You need to go all the way there for that, do you? You need a grocer as well. I really need to get back. But I really want to deal with this place too. Right, so there's a stove, and on there, I don't want to make anything except for rice meals. And maybe, oh, are we gonna need, do I need water for the rice meal? No, I just need rice, cabbage, and chicken. I'll have to send down some barley from the other place as well. But for now we're fine. We'll just do that. The colony doesn't need to be huge, so I don't need tons of luxuries. Just a little mini colony. So let's make 20 rice meals. And then I'm going to go back to my old colony and then I'll come back down here and see how they do. Okay, so west is in, I believe, this direction. Back along the river. That's a cute looking colony we've made actually for them. I like it. But my other colony is struggling and suffering, so they'll be super happy once they get their rice meals. But this colony needs to make them first, and I'm losing too many of them. I need to redesign that place before I run out of food. Because we've got 6 dead fishermen, guys. So I need to basically, I'm going to make a fishing fortress for them, basically. The zombies will not be able to get them. I'll have round-the-clock security. And it'll be wonderful. So if from here I go into my inventory and I can see if I manage She-Lab's colony, it'll tell me how many blocks west and how many blocks north. So I'll be able to just tell where it is if I find that I'm struggling to find it or can't see it or whatever. And it'll be the same with the smaller colony. So that's just a really good way to find it if you can't find it. So we're going to probably end the episode when I head back to the colony. And then next episode we'll be basically shoring it up and making it secure enough that I can leave it and go on these little round the world tours to make cool things to make the colonists happy. And then even if they do get killed, they shouldn't take too much to, you know, because they'll have all the luxury items. It shouldn't be too bad to rehire them. Hopefully it'll show up in the distance eventually. You just got to kind of follow that river, I think, ish. Oh, is that must be the lake behind my place, I think. Is it? Don't start going down. I didn't tell you could go down. Because the minute I start looking down, it starts trying to... Oh gosh, you can see it lighting up in the distance. Okay, yeah, that's not too hard to find. So there's like 3 little lakes behind my place, and then you just follow the river down. And that river is basically where the Far Eastern colony is. So that's really easy to find. And it doesn't take too long to go between the two. Now this, 886, they managed to recover a few calories actually, which is really, really cool. We'll just land like in the middle of a field or something. Let me out. Let me out. I always need to sort of leave the glider. Right, so the issue I've got over here, and as I say, I'm going to leave it for this this episode. We did get the Far East done. We've been gliding, and what I'm looking to do is to have a little look at why they've not got good happiness at the moment. They've run out of perpetual stew. Interesting. Why? Maybe not enough water or something, but I want to go and have a look at why that is. What have they run out of that they need for their perpetual stew? And then I need to try and hire back the fishermen. Hopefully I have enough calories to do that. And then we need to babysit this area for a little bit. So, cake. We have run out of nothing, but we just haven't made any cake. We've run out of cabbages. Oh, yes. I think I removed cabbages earlier on. Thinking we had like bajillions of them, in the same way I've done with olives quite recently. So now we do not have enough. However, we do have a nice convenient little space to the side here that I made recently. That might be a nice area for a cabbage field, so why don't we put that in? No, I don't need one. Food. Cabbage farm. Probably get a couple of 10 by 10s in here, actually. Okay, let's do that. That's one 10 by 10. Two 10 by 10 cabbage fields. I know it's slightly out of line with these guys, but I don't care. Does not matter. It's fine. So we'll get cabbages in the morning. It will allow us to do perpetual stew, which should increase the happiness a little bit. The wax tablets, I'm guessing, have been made. So those are probably helping. Yeah, that's good. We do have enough cake and everything. Could we get a bit more lobster? I don't have enough calories either. But again, that's probably because the perpetual stews run out, so yeah, it's not great. Books, coffee, all that. Glazed porcelain, made in the kiln. So I'll be able to go and make those in the Far East and trade them over here, which will be really good. But they're hungry. If they were not hungry, they wouldn't be too unhappy, actually. How are we doing for fish and water is the question next. We're okay for water right now. And we are okay for fish as well. So I don't really need to replace the fishermen and stuff until I sort the happiness out. But I do, unfortunately, need to somehow get cabbage farmers. So a -8. You know what? I'm going to do one last recruitment. To fill all jobs. That's left us with not many calories at all. But everyone's back. What? Did someone die again? Monster killed a water gatherer again. Oh my goodness. But we do have the cabbage farmers now. So if they want to kill all the fishermen and all that, fine. So, okay, we're nearly at an hour now. And there's some kind of monster just killing everybody in here. Wonderful. Yay. No, it seems like the monster is gone. We'll sort this out next time. Okay, so the fishermen and the water gatherers will get all sorted out next time. We will basically make them Fort Knox. Because I'm getting fed up of this being constantly the issue in here. So, you know, we've got enough food and enough food production that you can see it going up. It's fine. But I do need to spend some time looking at this. So the colony over, if I have a look at the colony management, manage colonies and go to my other colony in the Far East, they are using more calories at the moment than they are going through. So I could do with expanding their food production, or at least sending them some calories, some food from here, to try and make sure that they stay happy and healthy. But at the moment they should be hopefully over there happily producing rice, which will be really cool. Happiness minus 53. Right, so we've got a big job next time, sorting out the happiness. Then what I'll do is I'll head over to the Far East, and I will see if they can start making, if they do start making the rice meals, we'll try and unlock the silk production and the pottery production and all of that stuff, and then start sending it back here, which will hopefully help again with the happiness problem. But I do need to stop losing, well, even if I don't sort the happiness out and I go to the Far East to do that, I do at least need to make sure that I've got a nice water, well, zombie-proof area for my water gatherers, because that is becoming a massive problem. And when the happiness is so low like this, it's very difficult to rehire people. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more colony survival, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.